Okay, so we've created a story, we've created a feed called Home, and we've assigned our story to that feed. Now let's liven things up by adding some photos. To do that, I want to add a photo to my photo pool. I start by clicking on Photo Pool. I get this photo creation form. Now each photo actually consists of two images. I'll need to upload a thumbnail image that is exactly 120 pixels by 100 pixels. And then I need to upload my main image, which shouldn't be any bigger than the size of an iPhone screen. Again, there is a timestamp, a published or draft option, and fields to enter slug information and my caption. I'm going to click Save to save the photo to my photo pool. And here it is. If I highlight the photo, I'll get a preview over to the right. The caption appears in italics and the box says the photo is in draft form, so I can go back into it and make additional changes. Change the status from draft to published and then save my changes. Now let's associate this photo to the story I created earlier. I'll go back to my story pool, click on my story. Over to the right, here is where we associate photos. The dialog box opens up and we get the photo pool. Highlight the photo. Highlighting the photo makes it available for selection. I select the photo, and you can see it being assigned to my story in the background. I then close the dialog box to keep my changes, and then I want to save my story. Back in the story pool, I can now see my story has a photo in the story preview. And this is what my story now looks like in my application. Okay, there will be instances where I do not want to associate every photo I publish to a story. I might want to upload photos as a part of a slideshow, and we call that a photo feed. To get started, I want to go back to Feeds and my feed creation form. This time, I'm going to create a photo feed instead of a story feed. Just a side note here, I now have two feeds in my application, and I can reorder the feeds by dragging them. The feed order is important because it affects how the feeds appear in your application. So to make sure my home feed always appears on the left, I'll drag it to the top. And as you can see here, I now have two feeds in my tab bar. And to assign photos to my feed, I just click into the feed. Now I get my photo pool with just the single photo that I've uploaded. Move it across, and now I have a photo in my photo feed. And here's how it looks in my iPhone application. Of course, you can't have a slideshow with just a single photo, so I need to upload some more photos to my photo pool. And once I have my photos, I can assign them to my photo feed. And this is what my slideshow looks like in my application. And I can scroll through my slideshow.